Davis Arena, 4400 Shevelsville Road, Louisville, Kentucky, for your main event of the evening. It's a handicap tag match, Bowling, and these guys aren't very happy about it.
Well, they're not happy about it. They shouldn't be, but let's see if they can overcome this handicap here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event of the evening is a handicap tag match. Introducing first, a combined weight of 720 pounds. They are THETA, LAMBDA, Psi. Introducing Ashley Stefan Streetman, Brett Wellington, Pledge Moose, and the Professor, Gavin Garrison. Moose out here screaming, "I'm no longer a pledge." As you see, Carl Martin, a British wrestling analyst, better known to his friends across the pond as Twinkle Toes because of his years in martial arts, Kenny.
Well, I tell you what, he's a very confident man, looking good and ready to go.
And rounding out the team from London, England, Carl Twinkle Toes Martin.
Think twink, Ding. Think twink.
As he has the...
he's a brother. He's one of us.
The hair from Nine Fingers Dewey in his hands. And you hear a little bit of barbecue. And you see who's on the way out here. And, buddy, it's on. It's on. No time for introductions. Heck, you know who they are.
It's on like bang-a-gong right now, baby.
Escorted to the ring by the lovely Solid Gold Diva Melody. Right now, oh, Man Beast and Adam Revolver. Oh, sit both of them together. And Carl Martin is down on his knees in the middle of the ring and begging for mercy. He's trying to hide Dewey's hair up under his shirt. Now he's got hair on his chest for the first time.
Yeah, I don't know what Melody's thinking of running around with these clowns. She is all class and such a fine little...
Shut your mouth.
Just talking about Melody.
Woo! Right now, Tommy McNaylor circling. Oh, and Brett Wellington from behind puts the big clubbing forearm across the back of Tommy McNaylor.
Yeah, this is just a fight here. There ain't gonna be no wrestling.
Well, you're talking about hard feelings, buddy. This has been going on for quite a long time.
Ain't gonna be no holds. Ain't gonna be, well, maybe one or two, but
and
they're just coming in clubbing each other right now.
The Professor Gavin Garrison tagged into the ring. A big club and now a big foot across the back of Tommy McNaylor, former OVW TV champion Tommy McNaylor.
Yeah, former champion, but I think somebody named J.D. Michaels took care of that quite some time ago.
And the former pledge, now official member of THETA LAMBDA Psi, Moose, puts the foot into the throat of Tommy. And Carl Martin is taking a little bit of the advantage of it.
They ought to be sending Carl a thank you note for what he did for taking care of the weak link of the mobile homers anyway. That big dumb redneck, that nasty hair of his. That hair needed cut a long time ago, Dean, and you and I both know it.
Well, if you ask me, Carl should have stayed here with us at the television desk. That's more his forte, but he's got himself aligned with these guys, and you know, whatever happens, I guess.
He made a stand, and there's been days I've had to get in the ring in years past to settle up on things, and I'd like to think you were rooting for me and were behind me as your original first ever broadcast partner.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, you weren't?
We all have dreams. Right now, Garrison tagging in. Carl Martin, they've isolated on Tommy as Carl puts a boot into the chest of Tommy.
They're going to make him the new weak link. He's the little snot-nosed punk that never should have had that title to begin with. He's just mean and nasty, doesn't abide by the rules. You can't trust him. He's always biting people. So eliminate that little nugget out of the equation, and that'll just leave the two outside of the ring.
Tommy crawling for his corner as Brett Beefcake Wellington cuts him off and tags in the biggest man of THETA LAMBDA Psi, Big Moose. Bill Clark, your referee, trying to get him to not use that fist.
I guarantee you Wellington's got English descent in his family.
Moose right now raking the arm wrist bandage across the face of Tommy McNaylor.
But let's root for our fellow broadcast partner here. He's like a brother to us. Pretending if Jim Ross were in the ring, I mean, all us announcers are brothers. We got to stick together. Except Jerry Lawler.
Right now, Moose with the advantage on Tubby. Tommy uses the hair of the head and spikes Tommy into the ring, tags in the Professor Gavin Garrison. You see the rest of the Mobile Homers waiting in the background for their opportunity, trying to give support and encouragement to Tubby Tommy. Here, get to us at a revolver, leaning in, two, and Tubby Tommy does show some heart. He does kick out of the hands of the Professor.
Don't worry about him. They're making short work of him, but it's the thing that's important here is you and I rooting for Twink. If it were Lance Russell up there, if it were Gordon Soley, Harry Thornton, Sterling Brewer, those are our brothers, man. Broadcast partners. We got to root for him. He might be misguided a little bit. We still got to stick behind him.
That's ridiculous.
All right, him too.
Comes down with an elbow, does Brent Wellington, covers over, 1, 2, and Tubby Tommy again. This man has got all kinds of fight in him.
I never really liked Corey Macklin.
Corey's a great guy. I had the privilege of meeting him and Lance many, many years ago. Right now, that front headlock from Beefcake Wellington on Tubby Tommy McNaylor. Tubby trying to show a little low strength there, trying to get the legs going. Oh, and the knee comes up. It appeared to be a knee from my vantage point. Tags in Moose. Again, the rest of the Mobile Homers have not even been in the match. They've isolated Tubby Tommy. The heart of this young man from the trailer park is obvious, ladies and gentlemen, obvious.
They're going to make, no pun intended, short work out of him.
Well, Tubby Tommy is the short stock, I will give you that. But it's not hard. His heart's as big as Texas.
Do you think he gets a monthly check? He's got to get a check for being that short. 3'11", mentally deranged.
The Professor puts a boot. You hear the crowd here in Davis Arena. Davis Arena nearly standing room only, but they're rooting for Tubby Tommy and the Mobile Homers. Oh, and Carl Martin, takes this opportunity.
That's why he's such an appeal to these fans. There's a lot of fans out here just like him, barely 3'6" tall, not very smart, do stupid things, get a check at the end of the month, and they align themselves with this guy. They're rooting for their type, which is what you and I ought to be doing with Twink. He's our type, intellectual,
and
smart.
Again, you can send your comments to KennyBolin.com.
Send them on. Y'all flooded it once, you can flood it again.
Carl Martin comes in. Takes the bite out of Carl.
There you go. That's what I do.
Tommy puts the bite on Carl Martin, who tags in Moose. Can Tommy make it to his corner? He made it to the wrong corner.
Oh, come on, Moose. You could have killed him there.
Tommy falls down, and Moose hits the corner instead. Can Tommy get over there to his partner?
Look at Melanie over there.
Here comes Wellington.
Melody's over there like she's having relations with all of them.
Wellington cuts him off, and Tommy gets underneath and takes in the Man Beast. The Man Beast has got the fist flying. Sets up Wellington for the Irish whip, plants him there. Comes up with rope for momentum, in with those sore ribs. The Man Beast is taking it to THETA LAMBDA Psi.
Man Beast needs to calm down, start abiding by at least one or two of the rules governed by Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Big backdrop, the cover, but the referee has been destroyed. Moose drops the elbow on what's supposed to be the Man Beast. The Man Beast is out of the way. Here comes Revolver. Revolver takes it to Garrison. Tubby Tommy takes it to Moose. The Man Beast is lifted. Oh, Steven. Oh, my goodness.
What was that?
Oh, my goodness. Ashley Stefan Streetman takes the croquet mallet and explodes it into the chest of Man Beast. 2, 3.
That is it.
Your winners, THETA LAMBDA Psi. Oh my, yes, and Carl Twinkle Toes Martin,
our broadcast partner. Be proud of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, THETA LAMBDA Psi was victorious with the help from THETA LAMBDA with Carl Martin. Ladies and gentlemen, next week, already scheduled, I've been verified. APOC and Violatus will put the Southern Tag titles on the line against Los Locos. Rob Conway is on a search and destroy mission against the insurgency and THETA LAMBDA Psi and the Homers. This problem is not over yet.
I'm Kenny the Star Maker Bolin.
I'm Dean Hill. See you at ringside.